No, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I ain't gonna hurt myself, right?
I'll
pull around though. Don't crush yourself back there, buddy. I feel like if there was like a board or something.
I guess this is how we're gonna start it. Found one? Nice. Yeah, we're just gonna cover it up real quick. Just gonna show these fools the mission. We're about to roll this bitch over to the other side so there's cover, because it's probably gonna be raining over the weekend. But yeah, we got the transmission over there. About to clean it up. Well, he's about to clean it up. And then yeah, right now we're about to pull it with this little rope. Pretty sketchy, but it works. What do you think, Cop?
That's good.
Yeah? Chilling? So we cleaned up the transmission a little bit more. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but I'll do for now. It was really dirty. Ordered a torque converter for that tonight and a flex plate so I can adapt it to the 5.3. And then I got right here a TBS intake with the stock injectors that I'm gonna take off. Probably gonna use the stock. Oh wait, I don't even need that, honestly. I think that the Terminator X, you don't need that. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna use the stock fuel injectors. Put them on this one because this one's more clean. I already cleaned this one up. A lot more cleaner, so I'm just gonna use it. Apparently the Terminator X doesn't run off of this, so it'll run off a vacuum. Probably break this off. Use that as a vacuum port. Or maybe even this one right here. We'll see. But yeah, we got the truck over here on the other side. It's jacked up, took the wheels off. So like the plan, like I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna remove all this wiring harness, the stock wiring harness. Gonna remove all this ghetto wiring that I did for my subs. Yeah, the steering shaft, the steering box, all the linkage. I'm probably gonna order a linkage kit tonight and remove the fuel lines. Got new power wires and ground wire here that I'm probably gonna use. I got this the bracket for the alternator and the power steering pump. Yeah, it doesn't really sound too pleasant, but I just bought a new one. Probably we're just gonna get into it. See, we're gonna start ripping all this off. On the inside, the ECU sits right there on that plate, and then there were some connectors right here that connected to that harness that I was trying to pull out from the other side. And then I'm pretty sure this is the ECU hidden in there. There's two connectors, but I had to unplug it so I can feed it through the firewall. And then there was also some other connectors here. I don't know what they're for, but I don't think I'm gonna need them because I'm gonna run the Terminator X, like I said. So there's no point of having it, but yeah, just disconnect that. So hopefully I should be able to remove that harness out from the other side. It's the game plan. Set up a little light so it's a little bit more visible. Hopefully we can feed, yeah, I said hopefully we can feed it through, but just fed it through. Ooh, my light. Got my little ghetto setup up here.
But what the hell, boy?
Secure it a little bit better. Oh well. Alright. So got the harness right here, almost completely off. I think now I just gotta disconnect it from this side of the firewall. I think this is the fuse box side over here that I'm going to disconnect it from. I can tell you that I'm unlooming the harness so I can see which wires are what, because I need to save some wires from here. All right, check it out, guys. This is, I think I'm probably like about an hour in. I'm pretty sure I'm like an hour in. So I just loomed most of it. Before I cut it off, I still haven't detached it from the firewall over there. And earlier, I think I was talking about keeping this power block. I think I'm probably gonna keep the power block. Keep it more OEM because I'm going through this harness and let me step over. Yeah, I'm looking at this harness. So we got this purple wire right here. This one's for your starter, and then this pink one is ignition, key on. And then this is your full power wire to your fuse box. So I'm gonna keep that, and that's why I was saying I'm gonna keep probably the stock power block so I can use it, you know, because I was about to cut all of this off. Turns out I'm saving 3 of these cables, and I think I'm gonna cut the rest of these off. Pretty sure I don't need the rest of this, but showing you the process I got going on here, because I mean it's kind of simple. It's just a lot of tedious work. Still gotta figure out what this plug goes to. I see there's a black one and a gray one. I'm pulling it and it goes all the way to the back over there, so I'll see what that is for. And now I'm starting to get a gut feeling that this might be my fuel pump, and I hope it's my fuel pump. This is my fuel pump, then boom, I can just cut this whole entire harness, but the green and red and purple one off. I'm gonna have to chase those wires and see where I'm at. Hopefully I can get pretty far because it's already getting kind of late. I'll update you guys right now, see what else I get done. Picking through, making sure I didn't cut wires I needed off or assume, because it's my first time doing it, so I'm just many YouTube videos in. So yeah, this is pretty much the rest of those wires over there. I just kept them just in case. Never know, some of these can be some powers, accessories. If not, I'll cut them out if I don't need them in the future. But like I said, I ended up keeping these 3. The pink one for the key on power, the red one for the fuse box, and then the purple one for starter. There we go. Boom. So that's gonna stay factory. I need to go pick up that fuel regulator, mount it right. I think I'm probably gonna start removing all the joints and stuff, and this steering box. Probably
Nice.
I'm gonna order one tonight too. I'm gonna take these off, and I'll see from there, see what happens. Steering box, yeah, I just removed it all because I'm gonna replace the whole steering box. I'm gonna replace the steering shaft probably with the Jeep Cherokee. I was hearing that you can replace those with the Jeep Grand Cherokee, like the older styles. But yeah, just removed it. Goes right there. Definitely gonna have to hit this with some like oven cleaner, clean that up. About to remove these too. Bruh, should have thought of that. 19. What is going on here? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Nope. Nope.
2 hours later.
Yep. Boom. Let's give it some power. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Why? Because we have some fucking nuts on the inside. There we go. Now imagine doing this to put it back in. There we go. Another one down. We removed the whole passenger side already. The top and lower control arm. To be able to remove those motor mounts, I gotta get through this little crevice that's underneath the bottom control mount. Gotta get to the bottom. So, and I gotta remove those to replace those. So I gotta remove all of it. a little nasty, a little dirty. Pretty sure I'm gonna replace the brake lights as well. The brake lights are pretty fried. The shocks, the Copa Flowers over here, he ended up buying a kit couple months back from Reckless. Pretty sure Beltec or whatever. Yeah, Simone Beltec. So I asked him if you still have them. He's gonna hook me up. They're right here. I think he bought these for like 200 bucks. He said he was gonna hook me up for free. So, you know, shout out to the homie. No words. All right, cool. So I guess they are free. Replace it with these new Beltec ones. Hopefully it'll ride a lot smoother. All right, so finally got the motor mounts out. It was kind of a mission, honestly, not gonna lie. I mean, after taking all the upper and lower control arms off, I mean, you know, it just sucks that's the way they designed these, you know, because you got those, and then you still got, where did I leave it? I think I left it somewhere around here. It's like a double motor mount kind of thing. It's like your mount, and then that's your dampening, pretty much part of it. But yeah, finally got the whole front suspension off completely. Whole side is done. Whole other side is done over here too. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, I think I'm just, well, I got a kit coming, so it'll come with this. Just go buy these ones. My homie here has a press, so we can just replace these two. Probably just rebuild them. I think that's about it for right now. Like I said, I think the next step was probably going to be hitting this with some oven cleaner. And probably hit it all with the power wash, get it nice and cleaned up. But yeah, that's about it.